Good evening. Welcome to Sound Health on Lagos Television. I am Olasumbo Modupe. We bring you Sound Health every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. and we try to enlighten members of the public on trending health issues from around the world. Today we are looking at family planning, a practice that allows couples to determine the number of children they desire as well as the timing and spacing of these children. But this practice comes with so many myths and misconceptions that prevents people or families or couples to make this informed decision. This is our focus today, and my guest is on standby. You get to meet her after this break. Please stay tuned.
You hold me, you keep me safe, you are my world. Not every baby gets this chance.
Every 7 seconds, a mother or baby is lost to causes we could prevent. Not enough midwives, not enough medicine, not enough time. But this can change when we invest in science, in strong health systems, in equality, when we make the choice to support mothers and babies, when birthdays are moments of hope, not loss. We protect the future because every healthy beginning means a hopeful future for us all.
The program is still Sound Health on Lagos Television. Joining us via Zoom this evening is Shola Hassan, Chairperson Advocacy Subcommittee LASAM. That's the Lagos State Accountability Mechanism for Maternal, Newborn and Child Health. And she is going to tell us what exactly is family planning and why do we still have myths and misconceptions about this practice. Good evening, Shola Hassan, and thanks for joining us.
Good evening, madam. Thank you for having me on your program today.
All right, Shola, briefly tell us what exactly is family planning. We hear a lot about family planning, but most people still, have one or two doubts about it. Tell us what exactly is this practice.
Okay, thank you very much. Family planning is having the number of children you want and spacing them it has to be by choice. We are not saying that you shouldn't have the number of children you want, but it is important that you space them and then you curtail the number of children because of the economic challenges and everything in the country now. Even before this economy became like this, it is important that we the family planning is something that is important in each and everyone's family. So we need to space our children. We need to know the number of children we want, and then have it with the family planning providers giving us counseling. They need to tell us the things that is involved, the number of the methods that are available. We have the pills, we have the natural methods, we have the IUCD, we have the implants. Those are the types of family planning methods that we have. And these methods, we need to have an informed consent. One needs to be informed, you need to be told, you need to be counseled, for you to choose whatever method you want. We also have the permanent method, which is which we call sterilization or tubal ligation. It is done by the woman or the man. So it's either of the two of them that can do it. So family planning is something that is very important in the family. It's very, very important in the family.
All right, Shola, thanks for that explanation. In your response, you mentioned natural methods and some other methods. Are there any difference between the natural method and the pills and other implants you mentioned?
Yes. There are, it's different from each other. The pills, we have the one that you, the different pills that you swallow every day, and then the IUCD, that is an intrauterine device. That is, it is the woman that uses that. It is inserted into the woman's vagina. And then we also have the implant. The implant is inserted, beneath the skin of the woman in the arm. So all these methods, they are different from the natural method. The natural method is the one that you will have to be checking the number of days, when you are going to be fertile, when you are not going to be fertile. It is not 100% safe. It's not 100% safe. And then the natural method too is mostly used by some religious sects. The natural method is mostly used by some religious sects. And then some of the natural method we also have is withdrawal. Withdrawal too is not 100% safe. It's not 100% safe, because sometimes you will say you want to withdraw, and then you will be carried away, and anything can happen. So it is those methods that I first mentioned. Is either you use the condom, it's either you use the pills, it's either you use the IUCD or the implants. Those are the methods that we feel are very safe and 100%. But we know that there are some myths,
Okay.
When people are choosing that methods, a lot of myths are attached to it. But we know that some people, we always listen to Mama Lagbaja or somebody who has used it. They will not, the most important thing is that you should attend a family planning clinic where we have the experts, the family planning experts that would give you the counseling, that will take your blood pressure, that will examine you, for them to know the types that will be available in which you can choose. They will never choose it for you. They will tell you all the available methods, and then after the examination, they will now tell you, oh, these are the methods that will suit you. Then you can pick one out of those methods.
Okay.
So it's not something that you can just go into the clinic and say, yes, I want IUCD inserted. No, they have to check you, they have to take your blood pressure, they have to examine you for them to know whether it's going to suit you.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. There are so many benefits that can be derived from using family planning or the uptake of family planning, but there are also so many beliefs, myths and misconceptions surrounding the uptake, despite this benefit. Let us know some of these myths and misconceptions. One of them is the cultural beliefs. Let us start from there.
Okay. Some of the myths and misconceptions that we have is the false belief of effectiveness of the methods that are available. And then we also have the cultural and religious beliefs. When people think that family planning is morally and spiritually unacceptable, and thereby discouraging people to use family planning. And then some of them, they also fear the health risk. They feel that family planning is going to make me fat, family planning is going to cause cancer, family planning is going to cause infertility, and then because they lack the understanding of these myths. And then sometimes lack of understanding of the benefits also affects uptake of family planning. And how we can address this? Is to provide accurate and offer reliable information and evidence-based, about family planning, the benefits, and the potential side effects in some people. It's not everybody, because some people might be having hypertension, and those type of people, they are counseled, and they are given all the types and the choices they can make. And then some of those, how we can also engage, we need to engage the community, to provide information to them, so that, to the religious leaders, so that, because in their community, they can always tell the women that, look, what you are afraid of, it is not like this, it is like that, So we need to promote accurate understanding about family planning. And then we need to also educate them. They need to be educated on, in the schools. They need to be educated in the schools. In the healthcare setting, they also need to be educated. And also, sometimes we have community programs. Community programs. So they need to be educated in all those settings.
All right. Okay. Is it true that the IUD or IUS travels through the woman's uterus to the womb and other parts of the body? Because that is also a myth.
That's not correct. The uterus is just standing alone. From the vagina, you get into the uterus. If you insert an IUCD, it stays in the uterus. So there is the myth about IUCD traveling from one place to the other in the body is not correct. It's the IUCD stays in the uterus, and then the person that does it goes for checkup, and then also feels it every time, because there is something that is sticking out from the IUCD. For you to be able to know, it is always wrapped around the cervix. And then after each month's menstrual period, you will just put your hand and then swipe the cervix to be able to know whether the string is still there or not. Because the string, you have to feel the string all the time. So it's the idea that it travels all over the body is not correct.
Does it make a woman infertile, and how soon is return to fertility after discontinuation?
Okay, it depends on individuals. Some people, if you remove the IUCD this month, the following month they might miss their menstrual period. In some people, it might take 2 months. In some people, it might take 3 months. But the bottom line is, it does not cause infertility. When an IUCD is removed, you get pregnant as soon as possible. you get pregnant as soon as possible.
Okay, what is the role?
No matter how long it stays there, because the IUCD can be there for 5 years, it can be there for 3 years, it can be there, for as long as you want. But as soon as you are ready to get pregnant, you just go to the family planning clinic. You tell them you want to remove it, that you want to get pregnant, you want to have another baby, and then it will be removed. And most women, they're always fortunate. The following month they miss their period. Some of them in 2 months they miss their period. But the bottom line that I want to clarify here is that it does not cause infertility.
Okay, is breastfeeding a form of family planning?
Okay, thank you very much. Breastfeeding is a form of family planning if it is given exclusively. If it is given exclusively, then it is a form of family planning. But some people, they will say, the child is thirsty. I need to give the child water. I need to, mix it with baby formula and this and that. They will not give, when you give breastfeeding on demand, it's a form of family planning. And provided you have not started seeing your menstrual period.
Okay. All right.
Provided you have not started seeing your menstrual period.
Okay, let's quickly look at the responsibility of family planning. Who is expected to take that decision? Many people believe women are saddled with that responsibility. How true is that?
No, it is not the woman alone. It is both the man and the woman that are responsible, that are saddled with that responsibility. For instance, I part of the methods I mentioned, I said sterilization. It is either the man does the sterilization by ligating his tubes, or the woman does it by also ligating the tubes that the ovaries,
Okay.
Brings out to the uterus for fertilization to take place. The fertilization takes place in the tubes before it goes into the uterus for implantation. But when you have ligated the tubes, fertilization does not take place again, and then you are sterile. That is a permanent method. It can also be done by the husband. But the other ones, like the use of condom, is also part of the types that one can use. The condom can be used by the man. If the woman cannot use any other method, then the condom too can be used by the man. And they also have to come to the family planning clinic so that they can teach them how to wear the condom. Because most times, some people don't even know how to wear the condoms. You have to pinch the top of the condom, before wearing it, so that when the semen is coming out, it goes into the area where you have left out, where you have pinched, before wearing the condom. Some people, when they wear the condoms like that, and most times it can burst, and what you don't want will be will happen. We are trying to prevent pregnancy, and then the pregnancy will occur because the condom has busted. So those are the methods that the men can use. But the other ones, like the IUCD, the contraceptive pills, and then the implants, is the woman that can use that.
All right, in your final words, what are the urgent measures or steps that must be taken to increase the uptake of family planning by individuals or married couples?
Okay.
What would you like to see going forward?
They need to be provided accurate information. They need to sit down and say, yes, how many children do we want to have? How are we going to space them? They need to be accurately informed, you know. And then at the community level, we need to engage, you know, with the community so that the religious leaders and the opinion leaders, the community leaders, they will be able to give accurate information to the people in the community. And then they also have to have accurate counseling, you know, by the counseling by the service providers who will be providing the services to them. They need to visit them. They need to know what they want. Inform, you know, they need to have an informed decision, you know, before they can take up family planning.
All right.
Because it is also to their own benefit. The woman, it will be to the benefit of the child. The child will be able to have a good bond with the mother and the father. The father too will be able to provide economically, you know, to the family. The mother too, you know, will be able to do, you know, whatever she wants when a child is spaced, you know, properly.
All right. The uptake of family planning is a shared responsibility. You need to take that informed decision. Shola Aksan, Chairperson, Advocacy Subcommittee, Lagos State Accountability Mechanism for Maternal, Newborn and Child Health. Thank you so much for your time and expertise on sound.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. I have been speaking with Shola Aksan, Chairperson, Advocacy Subcommittee, Lagos State Accountability Mechanism for Maternal, Newborn and Child Health, on the myth and misconceptions surrounding family planning, the uptake of family planning in Nigeria, as well as Lagos State. Sound Health continues with Trending Health Report from around the world. Please stay tuned. The program is still Sound Health on Lagos Television. It is important to be aware of myths and misconceptions about family planning, as well as the benefit. There are so many socio-economic benefits, as well as benefits to the family and the environment, the society at large. Ensure you get yourself informed, get educated, get the right information, be informed. Take informed decision for your health as well as your well-being. This is why we say thank you on today's episode of Sound Health. Remember, family planning practice is safe and good for you and your family. It is also free at most public health facilities. See your healthcare provider for uptake of any of the methods mentioned by Shola Aksan. For comments and inquiries, or you have topics you'd like us to treat, please send SMS to 0035826603 or follow us on social media at Lagos Television #SoundHealth. A sound health is a sound mind. Make healthy living your choice.